So three space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Alright everybody, welcome to game 8 of Jeopardy for the SNES, in which so far I've won myself $203,140. Am I going to win more? Let's find out.
I know what makes pizza pie like the
Oh! And during the commercial, we still have the same Skype guests as before, but we also picked up Eugene and Chap during the commercial break. Here we go, Jeopardy round. One daily double. In one of these categories, we have Proverbs, China, First Ladies, 1960, Resorts, and finally, Science. Alright, good categories. I'm going to start with China for 100.
The answer is...
About half of all Chinese exports pass through this port. What is, Shanghai? China for 200.
The answer is...
Henry Puyi, the last person to hold this office, obtained it at age 2 and lost it in 1912 when he was 6. What it was, Emperor?
Best moment too.
and chat box.
China 300.
The answer is...
Semi-military organizations of young people formed during Mao's Cultural Revolution.
No. What was the best moment?
Rob.
Best moment.
Anything
Won
else?
$203,140 as I try to add on to it, and it's the Red Guards. Rob got it right. So at the moment, he's tied me for the lead. Go again, Rob. 1960, 100.
The answer is...
The U.S. won gold in this Olympic event with Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. What is basketball? Yep, and as I mentioned in this run, I have over $200,000, and I'd like to win more. 1960 for 200.
The answer is...
Lerner and Lowe musical that provided the theme for the Kennedy years. What is Camelot?
Nope. That's not that one.
1960 for 300.
The
I have
answer
double
is...
what Rob has. He supplied the key to the Oscar-winning apartment. Who is Jack Lemmon?
A very black one.
1960 for 400.
The answer is...
Sedentary demonstration against lunchroom segregation. What is a sit-in?
We got Jeopardy, Game Boy Glitch, Game Boy Win.
1960 for 500.
The answer is...
The commoner Princess Margaret married. Who is Anthony Armstrong Jones? This will be my first category sweep this game.
For me. Oh, shit.
1800 now. Let's go to China for
The
400.
answer is...
During this war, General Joseph Stilwell became the first American ever to command a Chinese army.
And now
Sue.
No, Alf Crosses.
Oh, okay.
And it's World War II. That was my guess, but I wasn't 100% sure. But Sue got it, and she takes second place.
No, I didn't, but that's not for a game show.
First Lady's 100.
The answer is...
His wife, Louisa, was the only First Lady born abroad, but she was buried in Quincy, Massachusetts. Rob. John Quincy Adams. Uh-huh. So now Rob is tied with Sue for second place right now, and we go to the next clue. First ladies for 200.
The answer is...
Tom Selleck said this first lady helped him overcome his fear of dancing with the Princess of Wales. Who was Nancy Reagan?
Oh yeah, category. It's going to be more than I thought.
First lady's 300. Currently have $2,000. And I got the daily double. I'll do half of it, 1,000. Mrs. Nixon was named Pat because she was born on the eve of this holiday. What is St. Patrick's Day? Could have gone more, but I had no idea what the clue was going to be, so I decided to play safe and go half, and I know I'm right. First lady's 400.
The answer is...
She was the only first lady born in Kentucky. Was Mary Todd Lincoln.
Robbery chat box.
Hang on. Let me type in my response. What is Mikey Batten in tights? First lady 500.
The answer is...
She co-wrote the 1988 book Wildflowers in America. Who's Lady Bird Johnson? Yep, Skype guess, as I mentioned earlier, I now have over $200,000 in this run. And I almost swept the first ladies category, I just didn't get the first clue. China 500.
The answer is...
In 1280, they became the first outsiders to occupy all of China. Rob. The Mongols. He takes second place to himself with $900, and he makes the next selection. He trails me by 3,000. Proverbs 100.
The answer is...
When the cat's away, the mice will do this. What's play? That's going to put me at $4,000. Proverbs 200.
The answer is...
As you made your bed, so you must do this. Was lie in it. Proverbs 300.
The answer is...
Francis Bacon said, if the mountain will not come to him, he will go to the mountain. Who's Muhammad? Proverbs 400.
The answer is...
What's good for the goose is good for this creature too. What is the gander? Proverbs 500.
The answer is...
A bad workman quarrels with thieves. What are his tools? Let's go to resorts for 100.
The answer is...
Answer there. Since 1942, U.S. presidents have had private access to this resort. What is Camp David? By the way, the Proverbs category I just swept, so that was good. Second category I've swept. Resorts for 200.
The answer is...
This worldwide French resort chain also owns a cruise ship. What is Liberty? No. I lost a little bit of money on that one. Sue. It's Club Med. Oh, yeah, Club Med. I don't know why I was thinking Liberty, but Sue makes the next selection. Resorts for 300.
The answer is...
Furnace Creek is the appropriate name for the California resort located here. What is Death Valley? Resorts 400.
The answer is...
Honeymooners are partial to these picturesque Pennsylvania mountains featuring over 300 resorts. What are the Poconos? And that's going to put me at $6,000. Resorts 500. Whew.
The answer is...
Camp David, the presidential retreat, was named for this grandson of a president. Who's Dwight Eisenhower? Dwight David Eisenhower, huh? This is for you, Robo. Science 100.
The answer is
It's an alloy that contains 7.5% copper and 92.5% silver. What is sterling silver? 200.
the answer is
One of the first devices used to store an electric charge. This jar was named for a Dutch city. What's a Leyden jar? $300.
the answer is
His steelmaking process involved blowing air through molten iron to oxidize impurities. Who is Andrew Carnegie? No, it wasn't him. There's a little bit of cash up there, but I'm not too worried. Rob. Sir Henry Bessemer. Oh, okay. Didn't know that one. 1,200 for Rob. Science 400.
the answer is
Order of animal that includes man. What are primates? Oh. No. Soup. Oh, mammals. Oh, duh. It's alright, now the last clue.
the answer is
Oh, dropped my controller. Better hurry. Division of the animal kingdom just below phylum. What is class? So I have 6,600, Rob has 1,200, Sue has 1,000.
Written down.
So she'll go first in Double Jeopardy, which will begin right now.
Thank God. Everything is written down.
Here we go. And here are the 6 categories for Double Jeopardy. They are Unreal Estate, Women First, Languages, Railroad, Horses, and finally, Leftovers. Some pretty challenging categories, but I'm up for it. Let's begin. Where are we starting? We're going to start with Women First for 200.
the answer is
Until Elman Nutt said, "Number please," in 1878, this job was held only by men. What is a telephone operator? Women First for 400.
the answer
Or for
is
600, I guess. New York City's Lorna Kelly was the first female art auctioneer for this London-based auction house. What is, Sotheby's? Now give me Women First for 400, please. And it's the Daily Double. First of the 2, and I have 7,400. How much will I put at risk? Let's go for 2,600. This will put me at $10,000 if I answer correctly on this clue. First Lady of the Supreme Court. I'm going to take a guess on this one and say, who is Sandra Day O'Connor?
I think you'd be correct.
Let's find out. Is it Sandra Day O'Connor? Yes! $10,000. Women First 800. It is claimed that this future founder of the American Red Cross was the first woman to hold a white-collar government job. Who's Clara Barton? Women First for 1,000.
the answer is
1920s Winnie Winkle was the first of these to feature a career girl as central character. Sue. So I'm already in the 5 figures with over $10,000, and it's comic strip, so Sue got it right. Doubles her money to 2,000, takes second place. Go ahead, Sue, you got a selection. Horses for 200.
the answer is
A foal's mother or a beaver's handiwork. What is a dam? Horses for 400.
the answer is
Most males have 40, females 36. Or teeth. Horse is 600.
The answer is
Where on a horse you find the frog, bar, and wall?
My dad's calling me. Right back.
All right. What is the hoof? Horse is 800.
the answer is
From French to train is a series of maneuvers using passage, piaffe, and pirouette. Rob. Dressage. Yep, so he ties Sue for second place at $2,000. They both trail me by 10,000. Let's go to the next clue. Languages, 200.
the answer is
The official language of Iraq. What is Arabic? Language is 400.
the answer is
This country's constitution recognized 15 languages, including Urdu and Punjabi, but not English. What is India? Could I have languages for 600, please?
the answer is
Johanna Spyri wrote Heidi in this language. What is Italian? No, I think it might be German. I'm going to try German instead. Good thing I did. Languages for 800.
the answer is
Guinness says the most multilingual person alive is George Schmidt, former chief of technology here. Terminology here. Former chief of terminology here, and it is the United Nations, so Rob got that one right. Takes second place to himself, but still trails me by quite a margin. Languages for 1,000.
the answer is
The only Central American country that has English as an official language. What is Belize? Yes, 14,200. Let's go to horses for 1,000. And the answer there is the other daily double. And I've been kind of frantic on my singling button, but I have been pulling quite ahead. I have 14,200. I'm just going to do 800. Here's the clue. It's the leading horse racing country in the world. What's China? That's the one. $15,000. Let's take leftovers for 200.
the answer is
All U.S. currency carries this motto. What is in God we trust? And I should also point out there are no more daily doubles on the board. Leftovers for 400.
the answer is
Thomas Jefferson was our first president born under this sign, the first of the zodiac. Sue. It's Aries. That was my guess too, but I wasn't 100% sure. But we go to the next clue. Sue is 2,400 now. Railroad, 200.
the answer is
Officer for conductor and living quarters for crew. It is often read. What is the caboose? Railroad, 400.
the answer is
In fiction, espionage and murder plague its Paris to Istanbul run. What is the Orient Express? I've been seeing this particular category on the Sega Genesis version quite a bit. Railroad for 600.
the answer is
If you take a chance in Monopoly, you may take a ride on this railroad. What is the Reading Railroad? Whew. Railroad for 800.
the answer is
George Westinghouse invented the air-operated type of these for trains. What are brakes? Railroad for 1,000.
the answer is
It met the Union Pacific at Promontory, Utah in 1869. What is the Central Pacific? That puts me over $18,000. Whew. Let's Let's go to leftovers for 600.
The answer is
The plot of this film comedy revolves around a Coke bottle that is dropped from a plane over Botswana. What is The Gods Must Be Crazy? Leftovers 800.
the answer is
Long before baseball was invented, Indians built dugouts, which they use as these. Ah, Sue locked me out. I knew that one. Canoes. Yep, I knew that. Oh well. She takes second place, and we go to the next clue. Unreal Estate 200.
the answer is
Thomas More devised this name for his paradise from the Greek for not a place. What is Utopia? Unreal Estate 400.
the answer is
In Rebecca, it was Maxim's mansion. Rob. Manderley. Uh-huh. Okay. Rob, go again. Unreal Estate for 600.
the answer is
Plato's ideal state. It was not a democracy. What is the Republic? Unreal Estate 800.
the answer is
The Shire is a county in Eriador where these small, good-natured folk live. Rob. What are hobbits? Mm-hmm. 2 clues left. Unreal Estate for 1,000.
the answer is
Island where mortally wounded King Arthur was taken and revived to return when England needs him. Sue. It is Avalon. Uh-huh. Now she takes second place, and we go to the last clue in leftovers for $1,000. And it's a runaway game right now, and it will be a runaway game no matter what happens
the answer
here.
is
The Miss America pageant stopped giving this award for friendliness in 1974. And Rob locked me out. I know this one.
You know who called.
Go ahead, Ben. And it's Miss Congeniality. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Rob has $5,000, Sue has $4,200, and I have a runaway lead with $19,600. Whew, $19,600 at the end of Double Jeopardy. Let's play Final Jeopardy. The category is bestsellers. I'm gonna go $2,622. Here we go. Her money book was subtitled How to Earn It, Spend It, Invest It, Borrow It, and Use It to Better Your Life. Don't know. So I'm gonna... Rob is gonna wager 4,000. I have no idea, so that's okay. Either way, I'm still gonna win. I'm gonna lose quite a bit of money here, but oh well. But not too much.
Later, guys.
Alright, Ben. And it was Sylvia Porter. Let's see how our computer players did. Sue, did you come up with Sylvia Porter? She did. Double your money to $8,400. Rob, did you come up with Sylvia Porter? You did. You're at 9,000. You're in second place. I was not able to come up with anything, but that's okay. I dropped down to $16,978, but that's still enough to make me the winner. So we'll get it all added up at this time. So, 1. So, in 8 games, that's an 8-game wins total of $220,118. Not bad. 9th game guaranteed, and I'll see you all for that next video coming soon.